As a small business owner, you should price discriminate. Let me tell you how. My name is Paul Vasquez with Tax Lab. We help people save tens of thousands of dollars in taxes and increase your wealth generating opportunity. Now, if you run a service business, maybe you're a hairdresser, maybe landscaper, nail technician, massage therapist, the list really can counselor. The list can kind of go on and on of what service businesses you might be engaged in. So, isn't price discrimination bad? Why should you price discriminate? Have you ever gone to the store with a coupon? Coupon that gives you a discount on a certain product, and a coupon is a form of price discrimination. So there are people who would buy a product if it was cheaper. And so the store's not going to automatically give that cheaper price away because there's people who would pay more for that product. And so what they do is they go out there and they either send coupons or they make you track and keep hold of these coupons. And you doing so, you putting in this effort to mess around with coupons says that you're somebody who it's worth it to you to make the extra effort to navigate the coupon to get the discount. And so you're willing to put in time, effort, and energy to get that lower price. Now, if somebody's not willing to put in that time, effort, or energy to get the lower price, then they take it at the higher price. So how can you apply similar things as a small business owner? Well, first thing is you want to charge a price that allows for price discrimination. So that means that you have to say, okay, there's going to be people out there who wouldn't use the coupon or wouldn't do the extra thing that I asked them to do. Now, if everybody does that, I still have to be profitable, right? If everybody goes out there and takes the coupon, you still want to make a profit. So that means you need those people who aren't willing to put in the extra work to pay for the difference, to pay for those who would do the work. This is the same way you could give a military or service member discount, firefighter discount, anything like that. You have to increase your base price so that way those who aren't firefighters or who aren't military are actually ending up paying for those who are making those sacrifices, right? So you can begin to see a pattern here that if you want to be able to allow to discount your product or service for certain things for those who deserve or need a lower price, then those who don't need a lower price are the ones who need to be paying for that as a community. As a community, they're the ones who are helping you bless the lives of those who might need a discount through a coupon method, or those maybe who have served the country or sacrificed for the community. So you don't have to take the brunt of that. You spread that out amongst all your other clients. And so that's how you can still do price discrimination even as a small business owner. And I know there's a lot of people who like to paint price discrimination as a criminal type of act, but how else could you allow other people who maybe can't afford a higher end service to receive that service? And this brings us to an even increased in price method as well. If you want to charge more, now what you want to do is offer a higher end service, right? So you have people who would take the service if it's X amount of dollars. Maybe there's like a median price where that's the market price for whatever service you're doing. There's a lower price where you'd have more people participate. So maybe you have to bump up that just a tad bit. And then you have those who would pay for a premium service. They get a higher end service or product for a higher price. And so you can work in these kind of three levels. I like thinking about three different levels that you could offer. You've got the premium service. Those are people who would pay more, but of course you want to be able to give them more value. And once again, if somebody in that second slot, maybe they want the advanced service but can't afford it, now they can use a coupon. So you want to adjust those prices just a little bit higher to account for the number of coupons that might be redeemed throughout a year. And of course, in the beginning, you're not going to know exactly if you've never done a coupon method or if you've never divided your service up into different levels. And that's how you do it. Now, another way is to look at that lower end service and say, okay, is there a way I could offer a lower end service for those who maybe want a little bit of what I offer but can't afford the regular package? Now, that's another way of paring down your cost, right? Because there's still a cost associated with giving out your product or service and giving that to the market. There's still a cost with that. So you got to make sure that of course your costs are covered and it's a profitable endeavor for you. If you can't turn a profit on it, should you really be engaged in that? You need to find a way to make yourself profitable, because in the end you still have to eat. You still have to eat, you still have to pay your personal bills. And that's not going to happen if you offer everything at cost. You need to value yourself, value your own time. You can't price yourself out of business and go get a second job flipping burgers just so that way you can make everybody else's life better off while making yours more difficult. Let's not do that. Let's learn how to price discriminate. Let's learn how to price discriminate in our own businesses by pricing correctly, so that way you can allow for discounts, and also think about how to have a higher end service, how to have the bougie or the premium service available for those who would pay more if it was an option. If it was an option to add in the hot towel, to add in something. And here's a quick tip on how to do that. So go to your current clientele and just ask them, hey, what additional services would you like me to add on, or would you pay for? What additional services would you pay for if they were available? Some ideas I have are maybe a hot towel service where I bring you a hot towel. Maybe there's a essential oil booster or something. So there's different ways where you can say, hey, what would you pay for if we had these additional services? Is that something you'd pay for? I was thinking about maybe charging a $5 a month membership fee, and it means that you're a premium member, and each time you come in to get your haircut or whatever services, you get these additional services. So of course, whatever, maybe it's a $7 a month service. But you want to make sure, of course, that you price that in such a way that it makes sense for you to do at that price. You want to make sure you understand your costs to that additional service. But you can just ask them, what they would be willing to pay a small membership fee for to become a premium member of your service. These are just some quick tips, some quick ideas. Of course, whatever's going to work for your business might be different than those examples, but you do want to think about how can you price discriminate? How can you offer your service to more people of different budgets? And so this means you can help more people and not hurt yourself, and make sure that it's both rewarding to you to give that service, and also on a professional level of being able to help more people with more things, and of course keeping you profitable financially as well. If you want to discuss maybe how we can help you and brainstorm and really get down a good plan for you on what might work for you and your business, go ahead to lab.tax, click on advisory services. We want to do a comprehensive consult, so we make sure that anything we work with you on fits into your plan for financial success and tax savings. I wish you guys all the success. Lab.tax advisory services. Have a great day.